trail by 2. Willie Cauley-Stein tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Livingston to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Trying to cash in. Not going down for him this time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here comes the screen. Durant, tough matchup with Draymond Green. 4-3. And the rebound belongs to Golden State. From the outside, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Warriors have the basketball. And a whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Substitutions, Golden State.
To Green.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
DeAndre Jordan pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Now a shot by Thompson, no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Dinwiddie. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. And a chance coming up at the line.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Dinwiddie into the front court. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. You've got to get that one to go. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. KD with the rock. From long range. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Curry. Tough shot. Well defended. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. And it's Looney there to grab the rebound. Steph lets loose. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
From the painted area, won't go down. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Steph Curry, tough matchup against Durant. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended. Kevin Durant has it. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
Stephen Curry with a look. Won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Gets it in the right corner. Draymond Green, defended by Kevin Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter.
For the safety of our players, we ask that you refrain from any flash photography during the game. Thank you for your cooperation.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 11, Kyrie Irving. Stepping in.
Russell to Alec Burks.
Number 11, Klay Thompson.
Knocked loose. Nets have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Durant, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
To Dinwiddie. Kevon Looney rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Free throws coming up.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
D'Angelo Russell at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Nets have it. Irving to Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
To number 11, Kyrie Irving. That's his first personal foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
For the Brooklyn Nets, number 00.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Lead stands at 10. Slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Russell.
In the second quarter.
Driving right to the basket. And he'll go to the foul line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Irving. Durant. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Kyrie across the timeline. The lead is 11. Beyond the arc for 3. And Kyrie Irving makes good from beyond the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
rebounded by Brooklyn. Straight on three. At the buzzer. First half in the books. And the Nets enjoying some breathing room. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Irving to Durant. Down to 5 on the 24. Durant, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Nets.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Durant. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Curry has it. DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Deep left corner. To Durant. Fires the three. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
No good and no foul. Irving with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Flushes down the slam.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. It's Steph for 2. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
Really explosive first half, but in the second half, the defense has made the finer adjustments. Now they're shading him to his weak hand. He doesn't look as comfortable as he did earlier.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Irving goes to the left side. Here comes the screen. Durant matched up with the 2-time MVP. Has a chance. Durant can't get that one to go. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a bundle. Well, can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions.
2-point shot for Curry. Off the mark. Well contested.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To the rim. To Irving. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Here's Curry with it up top. His guys down big. to Sean Livingston. Fine to shoot. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
And he knocks it down, Jay. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
I'm giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Curry, great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Durant. Irving. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor. Curry. Not that time. Durant across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. For three, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Durant. Rebounded by Russell. Yes, Klay Thompson. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Durant. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
15-footer at the buzzer. The Nets have the rebound. That ends the third quarter. It's been all Nets so far. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? But when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. KD with the rock. Surveys the floor. Durant, defended by Draymond Green. Trying to cash in. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Into the front court, it's Irving. He'll run the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Jordan. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
D'Angelo Russell can't connect. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Both coaches hitting the reset button. fresh legs coming onto the floor.
31, Jared Allen.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by D'Angelo Russell. Jordan. Jared Allen, guarded by Klay Thompson. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Kyrie. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Irving. Shot clock winding down. Irving. And that's rebounded by Golden State. To Thompson. Had a chance, but it's no good. Irving sets him up. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Irving to Dinwiddie. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Kyrie Irving for 2.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Kyrie Irving, he's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Curry, he missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Durant, defended by Draymond Green. Lets it fly from long range, trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. It goes down.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Durant. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Green to Thompson. Curry. Not going down here. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
To Curry. For 3. Drills the 3.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more,
I got what you want, what you need, you know I'm on my way. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that hit my fault, they want me. I ain't the same guy when I was 14. I was trying out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, and that me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shows. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I've been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby.
Welcome inside Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard. The opening tip controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway in the final year at the Oracle. It's Steph for two. Add 2 points to the board. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Irving into the front court. Down 4. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Kyrie Irving makes good from beyond the arc. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down by 1. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Steph Curry. 2 for Number 3 now, here in the first. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort. Durant with the basketball up top.
down 3. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Durant. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William. Cauley-Stein, my
said-
friend.
Fast, Ed, fast.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Beyond the arc for 3. And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the 3.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Irving. Textbook defense. To Thompson. Green. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team up by 1. Irving to Durant. 4-3. And Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Visit our team website for more details.
mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Livingston to bring it up. They're scored 12-8. From long range. Hand in his face, no good for Alec Burks. To Irving. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
2 points.
Kyrie with the rock. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken by Golden State. That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. Kenny Atkinson making some changes in this one. Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's 12-10. DeAndre Jordan with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Durant across the timeline. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. For 3, well defended. Klay Thompson, tough matchup against Durant. Three-second count. Durant with the basketball up top. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Bad pass there. Warriors have it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw try, off the mark. First quarter is complete. The scoreboard says it's all even. Very even first quarter, tied at 12 to start the second, and it's underway. Brooklyn's got it. To Durant. Fires the 3. Can't connect. Russell into the front court. Right now, 12 all. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Kyrie across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Curry, smothering D. Dinwiddie into the front court. Leads 1. Steph Curry, he's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Irving brings the ball up court. Stolen by the Warriors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
And scores.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Irving to Durant. Russell, too good to leave that wide open. D'Angelo Russell hits.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Durant on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Here's Irving into the front court. Down 8. Fires the 3, and it's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Picked up by the Nets. To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Offensive rebound. Curry with the basketball. Up 5. It's Irving with the rebound. Durant to Irving. To Durant. Trying to cash in. Kevin Durant. Now 4 for 9. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Russell to Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him. To Dinwiddie. It was right there. Russell with it up top. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
Durant, defended by Thompson. Warriors have the basketball. Thompson to Curry. Probing the defense. Surveys the floor. Curry. Rebound taken in by the Nets. To Dinwiddie. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 13, Alec Burks.
Irving with the basketball. 5-point game. 4-3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
That's it for the first half. The Warriors with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Nets have it. Sizing up the defense to Durant. From long range. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Irving into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Kyrie Irving. With that, he's 5 for 9. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Irving. Jared Allen. Green always looking for the steal. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads a bucket. To Curry. Has a look. He's looking for that touch.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Steph Curry, 4 out of 10.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Durant across the timeline. His guys now down by a point. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. From the painted area, won't go down. Intentional foul. He meant it. Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup. Kevin Durant sends it away. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Livingston. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. To Dinwiddie. Durant to Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Durant. No good. That's great defense. Livingston across the timeline. Leads just a point. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And hits the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Irving. Off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle and not landing.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys trail now by 4. And that one out of bounds off the net. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Alec Burks to Green. Has a chance. A shot, no good by Green. To Irving. For 3, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. It's Golden State basketball. Steph lets loose. Deep two there, won't go. To Dinwiddie. Irving to Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. To Durant. Shot clock violation. Nets have it. Easy path to the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
KD with the rock. Trying to cash in, and 2 points to the board. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one heck of a fight, but it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter, and this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ballgame.
Kyrie across the timeline. All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Kyrie. Not that time.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Kevin Durant has it. To Dinwiddie. Durant. Tough shot. He hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Green to Thompson. Has a look. And he drains it.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Here's Irving into the front court. His group now down 2. To Durant. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Irving with the basketball. Down 4. Durant. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Kevin Durant swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Cauley Stein to Curry. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. He even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throws good for Curry, and the Warriors extend their lead. To Durant. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. Jordan. To Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Durant. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
To Durant. Fires the 3. He engulfed him that time. To Russell. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. Irving into the front court. Trailing by 4. Beyond the arc for 3. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Got to be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Curry. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Durant against the former Cougar. To Irving. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good. Russell into the front court. Lead is 2. Has a chance. Shot by Russell off the mark. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Durant. Takes stock of the floor. To Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the 24. Here comes the screen. Durant lets it fly. And he hits.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Curry into the front court. All even here in the 4th. From long range. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. Now the Nets going to take a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3.
Save 10% on all merchandise when you purchase three or more items at one of our convenience stores. This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Irving. Message received. Well defended. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one by 3. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been
Rompepatrones, sigo adelante. Vamos.
Sports.
Vamos.